guys, and welcome back to another video here on the RobloxStudio channel. Today I'm gonna actually show you how to make a clicking simulator, and this is part 2. By the way, if you haven't watched part 1, what you need to do, or else the whole thing won't work, the link will be in the description, and the model that I should have given you in the other video, that one is gonna come when we upload this or the day before, okay? So let's get started. So you wanna go to My Games. I just wanna go to My Games and clicking simulator tutorial, okay? Because this is the tutorial I started on. So we're gonna do some stuff on it. So I'm just gonna close off these two. And yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay, so in the other video, I showed you I will fix the leader stats, and right now we're just gonna fix it. So if you already have leader stats, go to this timestamp that's on the screen, okay? Yeah, so you can take away this that's under and do end with a bracket, and we can take away this, okay? So now we already have the game.players.player added connect. So player added event, and we can also do a game.players.player removing connect function like that. And I think we're gonna have player inside of here too, player, and we're gonna do a, what is it called, a game bind to close. So here we can do a game column bind to close function and in bracket duplicate like that. So now we have set up the whole script. So let's just get started with, yeah, we can also do a while true do. True and do. Okay, so like that. Now we have set up the whole script. Now we just need to set up the local variables. So here I'm gonna do setting up local variables. I think I spelled that right. I hope I spelled that right. Anyways, underneath here we can do local data s equals game colon get service data store service. Okay, so we're gonna name this data ss actually because we want, it's the data store service. That's why we have two s's, because it's gonna be a long line if we just have this. And we're gonna get service from the data store, okay? So now we can do data stores like that. And here we're gonna have all the data stores locals. So we can start with local gems data store. So we can do that equals to the data store service and get data store, and then we can give a random name. So we can name it dog, but I'm just gonna keep it simple, so I'm just gonna name it gems data store. Okay, you can copy this line. If you have more number values or string values or whatever, you can name the name here or something else as the local before the data store, and you can have a random data store for that. Okay, so this data store, this leader stats data store, will personally only be for leader stats. You will need to look up something else if you wanna have like pets or whatever. Okay, anyways, I'm just gonna do rebirths like that. make sure you don't have them as the same name, because then it's gonna break. And we can do clicks here, because we want to save the clicks. If you don't want to save the clicks, just skip the clicks, okay? Clicks like that. Okay, now we have the data stores, and we can actually do a player added event. Okay, so underneath the clicks we can do local gems data, or if you have one more vol, you can name that value and the data. Okay, doesn't matter if it's have data or not, just remember it. Okay, I'm gonna do rebirths data, and I'm gonna do clicks data. You don't need to do clicks data if you don't want to save the clicks. Okay, anyways, now when we have the data stores or the datas we want to load up, we can do local success comma error msg. Okay, so error msg means error message, so you can do error message like that, or how you spell it, don't care. You can name it whatever. Okay, you can have error message, you can have dog, you can have something else, but yeah. So we're gonna do equals pcall function. I'm gonna explain what pcall is in a second. So it's gonna have one more end with a bracket, and we can do setting up keys, actually keys like that. And we can do gems data, because that's what we named this local. And we can do equals gems data store, so we want to get the data store, and get async. Okay, so we want to get the data that we saved, and we can do player dot user ID dot, because we wanna add something like a word, a string. So dot this thing, and then the name of the value. Okay, so now we can copy this actually like that. Can rename this to rebirths data. Okay, you don't need to keep all of these in order. Look, gems rebirths clicks, gems rebirths clicks, gems rebirths clicks, and gems rebirths clicks. Don't need to be like that. Okay, it's just only I like to have it a bit organized. Anyways, let's just do clicks data. And here we can do rebirths and clicks like that. And now we can go out of this end and focus on the player added event. And yeah, I need to explain what pcall is. So pcall is basically means the pcall will warn if the server tries to access something for the Roblox database, which it can be called database if it's a data store, but the database, and for some reason they can't access it. That's when you will get a pcall error, which we'll have to handle. It has nothing to do with the client or their internet connection or anything else, but yeah, that's like pcall what it is, and pcall is a shortened version of protected call. Okay, so if the function wanna access something in the server and it fails, it will error the whole script. If we do a pcall, we will wrap it in this function, and if it fails, it's just gonna send us an error. Okay. So that's basically what pcall is. Anyways, we can pop out of this function and we can do if success equals not equals true, because then we're setting it to true. We're gonna do equals, so if it's true, then gems.value equals gems data. Okay, so we got data, and we're gonna set data. Okay, so gems.value equals gems data. Rebirths, nope, not repeat, rebirths dot value equal rebirths data. Okay, and we can do clicks dot value equals clicks data. Okay, so if you don't want to have the clicks save, just take away all of these lines with the clicks and all of that stuff. Okay, don't take away this, because then the whole thing will error and everything will be impossible to fix almost if you don't name it the same. Anyways, so when we have done this, so if it's success, then we're gonna do this. But if it's not success, we wanna make so it does something. Okay, so we can do print speech marks, and we can do can't recover data because space dot, so we wanna add something, and we can do error msg. Okay, and we wanna wait 0.5. Okay, and print. You don't need to do this, but I just think it's better because it tells who the player is doing this. Who is the player that got this error? Okay, but anyways, print in bracket speech marks, and we can do this happened to the player space here, and inside of these brackets we can do dot because we want to add something. So dot, this is why we add a space so it doesn't get mixed up like a whole word. Player dot name, so we're gonna get name dot error msg. Okay, so we can go out of this, and that's pretty much all. So now we can pop out of the player added event, and we can actually do the player removing event. So bind to close, player removing event. Let me see. Okay, by the way, I made this wrong, so it doesn't need to be true. It's just gonna be if success, then. So if it's successed, then we're gonna do this, and we can add one more end. Oh, we can't add one more end. But anyways, let's just take this game by close and put it underneath. Okay, so anyways, after this we can work on the bind to close thing. So we're gonna do a message. So saves data when server shutdown. So if the player is the last player in the server and the server just doesn't care about any of the scripts that's still working and doing stuff, the game just shuts down. Okay, that's why we do bind close, because it's gonna wait a certain amount of time before the server shuts down. So okay, before server shutdown, and underneath this we can actually do for I, player in pairs game.players and get children like this. Okay, and do. Here we can do local success, comma, error, MSG, like that, and pcall again. I already explained, so if you want to know what it is, just go to channel and search up pcall, but it won't be there for like 2 days, okay? But after that it will, okay? Anyways, here we can do, so gems data store, set the sync, so we're gonna set the settable player, no, not token, player dot user dot user ID, okay, because we don't want to get the name, because then if the name changes, then all data will not recover and it will only be cut to that name. But if we do the user ID, will never reset, then it's gonna be normal. All the data will save and nothing will happen, okay? So that's why we're doing user ID. We can do dot again, and we can do gems, gems like that. So after that, inside of the bracket still, we can do comma player leader stats. So make sure to spell it right. Dot gems dot volume, okay? Or the volume you set here, okay? And here. Anyways, we can copy this line 3 times, 2 times actually, like that. And here we can do rebirths, change this to rebirths 2, and rebirths here too, and clicks, because don't add this line if you don't want it to say the clicks. I just want it to say the clicks. Anyways, we're gonna click data store. Okay, now that's done. We can go out of this function, pcall, no function, find close function, and if success, so we wanna check this again, success, then print data secured with a structure C or exclamation mark, I mean. And if it doesn't, if it's not success, then the data won't be secured, and we can do a else. We can do print error while saving data because that and dot error message, okay? So that's that. Anyways, we can also do wait 0.5, and we want to check who's the players, okay? Who's the players? This happened to the player, and a space and dot player dot name. It doesn't matter if it changes, it will still be the player dot name dot error message, okay? So we can go out of these 3 ends and this then, and we can actually start on the player removing, okay? So saving data whenever somebody leaves, okay, the game. Okay, inside of this we can do local success comma error MSG. And we can scroll down a bit. So local success, comma error message equals pickle. Pickle function inverted that bracket like that. So we have two functions in one. Do like that. And inside of here, we just wanna do gems data store. We just wanna do the same thing again, I think. Success clicks.volume player.user ID. I think that's the same. Yeah, I think that's the same. So let me just check through the whole thing, okay? Just do like that. And we can cover this line too. Pickle function, okay? Like that. So I'm just gonna check through the whole line. So gems data store set async player.userid .gems comma player.leaderSets and w, okay? So that's the same. And we just check that. Anyways, we can do the if success again. Then, so if it's successed, we can print data saved. Okay, data saved because the data saved. And we can do it else. If it don't save, then that's bad. Okay, that's really bad. Print error while saving data because, and we can do like that, and dot error message. Okay, we can wait 0.5 again, and we can do print speech marks. This happened to the player. The space dot player dot name dot error message like that. And we can go down again, and now we can work on the while true do loop. Okay, so we're gonna save this every 60 seconds because that's what we wanted to save. If we do any more, the data store will be queued, and further if it sends more keys to the data store, it will be dropped. So all data after the queue will be not saved. Okay, so that's a little problem we are having. So saving data every 60 seconds like that, and boom. So in this while true do, we can copy this bind to close thing, bind to close, copy the whole thing. Just, yeah, that's the whole while true do thing. Here, while true do, boom. We can add a end, and boom. This needs to be inside of the end. Why is it erroring? Volume. I don't see what's the problem is. God. I don't know. And boom. Oh, I know what's the problem. I don't know what's the problem. Let me do this again. Boom, like that. Oh my god, I just scrolled out so much. And like that. So what's the problem? Expected end to close to do at line 94. So we're gonna do one more end. No, it just errors out immediately. So I just wrote the whole thing and I don't see what's the problem. Not at all. Okay, but I'm gonna go through it with you. So gems data store, set async, player.user ID, and all of this stuff, pcall, and success and error message. You can do if success, then data secured, print error while saving data because error message, wait 0.5, print this happens to the player.name error message, and we want to wait 60 seconds because else it will be queued. So now we did a data store. I think that was like an hour or something, 26 minutes. Anyways, we wanna, what did I say we're gonna do? We're gonna do a rebirths tab. What's about that? Okay, we're gonna do a rebirths tab. Anyways, so I'm gonna leave a model in the description. Did I just insert the, no, I didn't. Let me just take this one and drag, no, I need to Control X and Control Shift V. Okay, it's gonna look like that. So if you don't like it, you can customize it how you want to, but I'm just gonna have it like this because I like it. Anyways, this RobloxStudio I, and inside of this will have no scripts, but it may have it now. Yeah, close script and like that. But I'm just gonna unscript these, and I'll get back to you when I'm done. Okay. So, inside of the frame, we wanna go to the close button. Inside of the close button, we wanna insert a local script. Just name this local script the close script, okay? Close script. Remove print hello world and do script.parent.mouse button one click. Gonna connect function play, no, not player, just like that. It's gonna add an end with a bracket. Script.parent, because this is the parent that we wanna press, so that's why we say script.parent, because it's the script's parent, and then script.parent and .visible equals false. Okay, so that's the whole close script. It doesn't, if some of the script doesn't work, just question me in the comments and I will help you as far as I can. Okay. And yeah, so inside of the scrolling frame, you will have four options. Okay, so open option 1, insert a local script, and with RebirthGui option 1. Okay, so I'm just gonna have it like that, and I'm gonna remove print hello world. And inside of the script, I'm gonna type, yeah, local player equals game.players, a local player. By the way, if you wanna do this local play thing, you need to be in a local script, okay? Else it won't work. Anyways, underneath we can do local clicks equals player colon, wait for child, speech marks layers, that, make sure to spell that right, colon, wait for child, clicks. Okay, we can do the same thing. Local rebirths equals player colon, wait for child, leader stats, make sure to spell that right, wait for child, and rebirth. Also make sure to spell that right. Now we can do local gems equals game, wait for child, leader stats, not game, we're gonna have player. Player.leader stats, and after that we can have wait for child and then gems. Okay, so now we have all that locals, and we can do local price, which is this value, which is number value, equals script.parent.price. Okay, and value. Okay, so here you can choose your price. I'm just gonna choose mine as 10,000 as the lowest, because that's option 1. Anyways, underneath we can do script.parent. So when we press this option 1, we're gonna do mouse button 1 click, connect, and function, and like that. It's gonna add an end with a bracket, and if clicks.value something equals price, nope, not print, price, then end, I'm gonna add an end underneath script.parent.text, and we can change this to success. Okay, and we can do exclamation mark. Here we can do rebirths. Actually, we can do wait 10 seconds. And what's the name of this? So we just scroll down and take this one. Okay, so wait 10 seconds, script.parent.text equals speech marks and that text. Okay, so that's gonna happen. And here rebirths.value equals rebirths.value plus 1. Okay, gems.value, and we can do, okay, gems.value equals gems.value plus 10,000. Okay, basically the gems will be used for potions, will be in another video, if not this video. And after this we're gonna have clicks.value, and just set that to equals clicks.value 0. Okay, no, 0 plus 0. No, we can't do that. We're just gonna do equals 0. Okay, so when we have done that, we can do price equals price times 2. And yeah, no, actually not price 2. Just take away this. Okay, so when you have done that, you're good to go. And actually take this, boom, 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 go down, because this will be instant and we don't want to wait. Just wait after. Okay, but if you don't have price and you press the mouse button or you press the option 1, we don't want to give them this stuff. So if clicks dot value this thing price, then So if the click sub value is lower than price, then we're gonna script.parent.text equals speech marks not enough clicks, okay, and speech exclamation mark. Wait to script.parent.text equals clicks required is 10k, like that. And we can wait 2 seconds, and script.parent.text equals rebirths. Actually, we will just paste this in, which is over there. Okay, so we're just setting it to default, the script, or the text, okay? So we're setting this to default. Set this to default text. Okay, so now this script is done, and we can paste this option 1 script into the other scripts, and we just need to edit them. Okay, so first in option 2, I'm gonna have 100,000, I think that is. And in this one, I'm just gonna rename the script to option 2 instead. Rebirths to I cost 100k. 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 And actually, I just need to check what the real price is. Okay, it's 100k. So now instead of plus 10,000, we're gonna do plus 100,000, and it's the same thing. So now we can close out of these two and go to the third one. As said, I will rename this to 3 instead. The price is gonna be 500,000. We're gonna change this number and add a 0. Okay. 500k. Reset. No. Reset this as 500k, and I'm just gonna do it like that. So yeah, that's pretty much all, and we can close out of this one. It's gonna be 1 million, and we can name this option 4. Okay. Inside of the script, we can change it a bit. So 1 million here, plus 0 and 0. Success, yes, 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 yes. 1 million instead of 10k, and 1 million instead of 10k. So I think that's all of the scripts inside of the scrolling frame. So now we just wanna script the open button. So we're just gonna do that real quick. So the open button is pretty much the same. So here, the open button. Inside of this button, we're gonna add a local script, and the open button here, we're just gonna do script.parent.mouse-button 1 click :connect function script.parent.parent.parent no .parent.parent.frame.visible equals true. Okay, so I hope that's all, and I think that's all. So when you have done that, we can test it out. While we're testing this, don't forget to buy the merch in the group. The group link is in the description, so you know. By the way, if we open it, it will work. That's good. And we can, yeah, it's gonna be clicks required 10k. That's enough clicks. 100k, 500k, 1 million. Okay? So, now, if I go to the server, go to players, rodev_united, and go to clicks, and I set this to that much. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna set that to that. Like that. And now I should have, yeah, that much clicks. So if I open and buy the 10k, all of my clicks will be reset and I will get 1 rebirth. Yeah, and now when I click, I will get 3 instead, or 1 instead. That's a bit wrong. Anyways, we have 10k gems, which will be used to buy the potions. Okay. Anyways, now we can test if the data store works. Look, we already got the data secured message here in the output. Nothing else. Anyways, yeah, so we can click a bit and all of that stuff. It's 0. Okay, so I know why it's 0, but anyways, right now we're gonna do something else. So we're actually gonna rescript the click button, because the click button will not work with the data store we're using right now, and it won't work with, I think, any else. But anyways, I'm gonna leave the sound ID to this click thing. I'm gonna cut this and import it, paste into like that. Click button, amount, and click script. Okay. So in the click button, we're gonna, instead of all of this, because it's kind of unnecessary now, we can, I think, yeah, let's just reset all of the things. So, click sound. No, actually, setting up local sound variables, like that. So local sound, click sound, actually, click sound, okay, click sound equals script.parent, so the script's parent, which is this image button that's called click button instead. Script.parent actually, so the click GUI, and we wanna get the click, because that's the sound we want to have. And this is the sound ID. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be super fast. Okay, anyways, we tested that enough, and we can do setting up local variables, and like that. And it's gonna be a lot of local variables, so we can do local debounce first, equals false, and we can do local clicks button equals script parent, because that's the script's parent, which is the image button. And we can do rs, which is local rs, which is replicated storage, so game, and colon get service and replicated storage. Now we can do local re, which is remote event, so equals rs wait for child oh yeah, we need to add that. So inside of the replicated storage, we're gonna add a folder which is gonna be called remote events, like that. And inside of this folder, we're gonna have a remote event. Okay, so we're gonna call this click event, like that. And we can do remote events, and we're gonna do local CE instead, which is a click event, equals re wait for child and click event. Okay, so now we have locals for all of that stuff. We can also do it on one line, but I'm not gonna show that in this video, at least. We can do local players equals game get service players. Okay, and local player equals game the players the local player. Okay, I'm gonna script.parent mouse button one click connect function player. No, not player. Why am I always writing player over there? Okay, anyways, we're gonna add an end with a bracket. So if not debounce, so if debounce is not true, basically, because it's already false. So if it's not true, then debounce equals true. So we're gonna set the debounce equals true if it's not true. Then we're gonna play this beautiful sound, click sound, and play. Column play with in bracket and not bracket, like that. I'm gonna print player has clicked, comma, and client has sent a request to the server, like that. And now we can wait one, because that's debounce, how long we're gonna have the debounce. You can change this to 0.5 or whatever. I'm just gonna have it at 1, okay? And debounce equals false. Okay? Underneath these, we're gonna have clicks button dot mouse button one up, mouse button one up, column connect, no, function in bracket out bracket and leave it alone. Just gonna add an end with a bracket, and we're gonna do click no CE fire server. So we're gonna fire the server and then player. Okay, so that's the whole script for, and now we need to make so it actually picks up the request from the server storage and then fires it, or makes so the player gets some value. Okay, so click handler like that, and we can remove print hello world, and in this we can do local rs equals game get service speech marks replicated storage, local re, which is a remote event, rs wait for child remote events, and local CE equals re wait for child CE click event. Okay, and CE dot on server event connect function player. Now we actually want to do player, and we're gonna add an n with a bracket. We can do local debounce. No local debounce. We can do local ls, which is the leader stats. You can do stats, leader stats or ls. I'm just gonna keep it as ls equals player wait for child and leader stats. Make sure to spell that right. Local clicks equals player wait for child leader stats wait for child and clicks. Okay, I'm actually too tired to write this line again, so I'm just gonna copy this like that, and we're gonna change this to rebirths. Okay, rebirths. No, not like rebirths there, we're gonna have rebirths here. When you have done that, we want to get a amount, because in the GUI and ClickGui and in the click button, we're having an amount which is set to 1 as default. If you don't have it as 1, it's not. You can change it to over 1, but not 0. Then it's not gonna work. Okay, but just get it to over 1. Okay, or 1. So I'm just gonna do local amount equals game dot started GUI dot click GUI dot click button and wait for child amount, and we want to do dot volume because we want to get a volume, not the thing. So if let's actually do debounce. Local debounce equals false. Okay, if debounce equals false, so if it's false, then debounce equals true. So clicks dot volume equals clicks dot volume plus amount. If rebirths dot volume is bigger than 0, then clicks dot volume equals clicks dot volume plus amount plus rebirths dot volume. Okay, and wait 1, and debounce equals false, and we can do print player player dot name dot space has clicked. Okay, so yeah, so that's the click script. So I hope it should work now with a sound. Close down all of these. I hope the sound works at least, because that would be cool. Yeah, it works. We get clicks 1 and we don't get 3. So if we leave, data saved, good. Wait, am I running game settings to data API services? Yeah, okay. Well, if you test this in the real game, I hope it will work. If it don't, just contact me and I will give you the script on Discord, okay? On Discord, not in the comments. Okay, so that's for today's video. In the next video, I'm gonna do click pop-outs, rebirths pop-ups, and gems pop-ups, as well as make the potion GI with you guys and telling you some more stuff about scripting while I'm scripting this game. And I hope you liked it. Smash that like button and subscribe. That will help a lot because this video is currently like 56 videos and I would like to get a like for that. Okay, thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!